The 10 greatest personal finance lessons that changed my life. It takes talent to make money. It takes brains to keep the money. Money is a very sensitive thing, and it's required to govern it by working principles. In today's video, I'll reveal the top 10 greatest personal finance lessons that have been proven and tested to the point of changing me personally. Don't joke with them. This is a treasure. Stay tuned as we navigate through these principles. Establishing and keeping a solid financial record can be difficult, if not impossible, regardless of how much money you make each month. Personal budget management requires a lot of mental effort and commitment. Budgets, debts, savings, and purchases make up a never-ending cycle that is stressful and frustrating. At this moment, some would choose the easy option of spending recklessly. However, this method leaves you with a poor financial record and deteriorating mental health. However, smart moves can enhance your finances. Here are personal financial suggestions that will improve your life. Make a budget. Making and sticking to a budget is a critical aspect of increasing your financial responsibilities and is, arguably, the most important rule of personal finance. Your spending habits can be better planned with the help of a budget, which lays out exactly where your money is going and how much you have coming in each month. Adhering to a spending plan or budget is crucial for personal finance management, as it helps you avoid falling into debt and gives you a realistic strategy for paying off debt that you may already have. A well-thought-out budget places the power to curb wasteful spending squarely in your hands. Failure to pay bills on time is a major issue for those who have a history of poor financial management, but if you create a budget for yourself, you'll be able to control your spending and aim for concrete, realizable outcomes. Create a financial calendar. Expecting credit is exciting. Before the money arrives, it's been planned out. Car payments, appliance upgrades, debt repayment, magazine subscriptions, etc., etc. Due to a tremendous workload, people have trouble remembering essential dates like bill payments, renewals, and other commitments. Financial calendars now reduce waste and mismanagement. Financial management requires preparation. A financial calendar can help you budget and minimize stress. Start each year by planning your financial goals and obligations. Resetting your budget, starting an emergency fund, or modifying your goal to save for a new car, house, or significant other are all ways to do this. Your financial schedule should be long-term, but your budget should be weekly. Your financial schedule should include insurance renewal dates. To ensure your retirement saving strategies are on track and to evaluate your investment choices, check in periodically. Finally, check your budget, spending, savings, and assets annually, preferably in the middle and near the end of the year. With these, you'll be financially secure. Avoid making impulsive purchases. Avoiding or drastically reducing unplanned purchases is a crucial personal financial tip. These small expenses add up to a big chunk of your revenue. This doesn't imply you can't buy what's not in your budget. It just means you should set up a miscellaneous budget segment for these small expenditures. Saving for big purchases optimizes your finances. To avoid unnecessary spending, bring a list to the store when buying groceries. Focus on the big vision, not the current constraints. Checking purchases is essential to managing your own finances and improving your life. Never spend more than you earn. Get intentional about your debts. Debts never leave. Debts destroy a man's independence and tranquility. Thus, financial awareness is crucial. Managing personal finances, especially debts, needs conscious action. Calculate your debt and plan to pay it off. Rutherford Hayes said, "The debtor is ruined by dreadful circumstances." Adding to a troubled world is unwise. Avoid taking out loans to fuel your activity unless you're confident you can make enough money to pay off the loan. If your credit report shows many long-standing debts, your finances will likely always be bad. Therefore, pay off your debts before taking on more. Prepare a savings plan. Changing your life or finances requires a money plan. Wishes without plans are simply wishes. Plan out your goals. Outlining your savings goals and monthly amount helps. You should also save money when it's due to keep the plan on track. Saving strategies require a separate savings account from your checking account. Reduce your expenses. Spending less is essential to a good financial plan. It doesn't matter how much money you make each month if you spend it all quickly. Reduce monthly spending to save more. Learn to distinguish wants from needs. You need food, clothing, and shelter to survive. Wants are only wishes. Find the balance between preventive and unavoidable expenditures to make the best judgments. Do you live beyond your means? Is your restaurant habit too expensive? Shop for unnecessary items often? These and other self-reflective questions help save money and increase value. Look for multiple sources of income. Inflation has reached record highs as a result of repeated economic collapses, driving up the costs of living and significantly reducing consumers' purchasing power. You need to diversify your revenue streams to avoid falling into debt while negotiating these perilous waters. While a single income may provide for a decent, if not extravagant, standard of living, it wouldn't leave much room for the pursuit of other goals. If you want to avoid having to constantly check your bank balance, finding other ways to earn money could be a practical solution. You could establish a dropshipping business, look into promising investment opportunities that yield passive income, or choose a side hustle that doesn't have a negative impact on your health and wellness and that you can manage in your spare time. Let's talk about making a financial commitment. Investigate your investment options. Finding the correct investment strategy requires extreme vigilance to avoid losing money on dangerous investments. Instead of letting your money sit in a bank account doing nothing, you might put it to better use by investing in real estate, stock market mainstays, government bonds, or peer-to-peer lending. Nonetheless, there are a plethora of investment models, such as Ponzi schemes and get-rich-quick scams that are carefully crafted to cheat gullible investors out of their money. Extreme vigilance is required to spot and avoid these pitfalls, which could significantly slow down your efforts to improve your financial situation. Make sure your greed doesn't get the best of you. Avoid making comparisons to others. When evaluating your progress toward your goals and making adjustments to your personal financial methods, it's crucial to conduct regular self-evaluations. However, comparing yourself to others is a certain way to get you down and prevent you from moving forward. You're only competing against yourself, so shut out the distractions and concentrate on your goals. Using the rates and developments of others as a personal yardstick may backfire and cause you to look down on yourself, resulting in feelings of estrangement and extremely low self-esteem. The best way to improve your financial status and your outlook on life is to take an honest look at where you are now and set some reasonable goals for yourself. Create personal finance goals. We all have unique interests, and as such, our particular goals and aspirations will vary as a result of our one-of-a-kind life experiences, core beliefs, and personal choices. To reach your goal of an enviable standard of living, though, you need to work hard to improve your finances. So, setting reasonable financial goals should be near the top of your list of financial priorities. Spend some time outlining your objectives precisely. Just what is it that you require? Freedom from debt by the year's end? A contingency plan? A brand spanking new abode? Have you ever fantasized about traveling to a distant land? Do whatever it takes to get your thoughts down on paper, and then devise a workable strategy for achieving your goals. As long as you have a plan, nothing can stop you. Bear in mind that many people waste money they don't have on goods they don't need just to make a good impression on others. You shouldn't have this as a goal. Instead, you should set objectives that are specific, attainable, and reasonable. I hope this video helps and gives you the top working ideas on your finances. That'll be all for now, but don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and do well to drop your opinion about this video in the comments section. See you next time.